Welcome back to the Dragon Age toolset presentation. In this segment, we're going to be covering the placement of enemies in the level. Now we're going to need some bad guys as well. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go back to our palette window. This is where, again, we have all the different assets that we can place into the level, or categories of assets. And we'll go ahead and pick the creature tab. Let's go ahead and add a new creature. So we'll give it a name. And by default, this is actually going to show us our base human male character. But in this case, what we want to do is actually replace him with some darkspawn creatures, which you might recognize from the trailer or from the demos if you've seen those. Let's go ahead and take a look at the appearances that we have available for our demo. So we got two basic darkspawn creatures, a Genlock and a Hurlock. Maybe we can just load up the Genlock here. Now this is the smaller variant of darkspawn, but just as deadly, particularly when he's in packs. Really nice detail on those. Let's take a look at the Hurlock. The Hurlock is the larger of the two, and even more impressive when you're up close and fighting with these guys. So the next thing that we're going to do, let's stick with the Hurlocks for our demo. We're going to give them a name. The next thing that we'll do is we'll make sure that they're set as hostile. We do want to kill them after all. The next part is we're actually going to assign them to Team 1. And I talked a little bit about this in our last segment, but our script that we have assigned to the level is looking for any creatures assigned to Team 1, and once they're all dead, it will update the status of our quest, so our quest giver knows that we've accomplished what he set us out to do. So that's basically what we're doing there. Last, let's go ahead and jump into the inventory. We do want to give him a bit of a fighting chance after all. So we have a couple of items here. We can zoom in on those as well and see what they look like and rotate them. We have a longsword and a mace as a weapon choice for him. We also have a basic shield. So let's go ahead and equip him with a mace and a shield as well. We'll select those. And then on the right hand side, we'll go ahead and equip them on him. We'll talk a lot more about these kinds of options over the next coming weeks and months as well. For our purposes though, it's fair enough that he's kind of really well equipped right now to kind of battle us. And there he is with the mace and shield on his back. So the last thing that we're going to do is we're going to save that and jump into our area view. We're actually going to place them now. So let's find a nice spot far enough away from our starting location so we don't immediately jump into combat as soon as we get into the level. Maybe near that tent and the base of that ramp there. We'll go ahead and select the creature from our palette and place him down. Let's just zoom in a little bit on that. And you can see how easy it is to just kind of move him around and to rotate him as well to get the placement just right for what you want. Let's go ahead and add a second creature as well. And we'll just do some basic adjustment for it. And that's creature placement.